Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated.
Good morning, Mariners. Coming up,
Updates on SGA.
information on our Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Information on a yearbook.
What's on the menu at Champs today?
I'm Nigeria.
And I'm Shaylin.
And this is so much more. Riptide starts now.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
This is your daily broadcast, Reinvented, informing you on the latest things happening around campus, providing you with sport updates, the daily weather forecast, and showing you the mighty Mariner way. Mariner Studios presents Riptide.
Mariners, today is Monday, September 21st.
Mariners, this week is Celebrate Freedom Week. Where we take time to acknowledge the appreciation of the liberty, equality, and opportunities we all have as Americans. In spirit of that, there is a short snippet from the Declaration of Independence that we would like to read to you that embodies these ideas. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among us these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, the government are instituted among men, deriving their powers from the consent of God.
On Wednesday of this week, Mariner Pride, our gay-straight alliance, will meet. The purpose of Mariner Pride is to promote diversity, tolerance, understanding, and kindness within our Mariner community. The meeting will be held in the Media Center on Wednesday, the 23rd, from 4:15 to 5:15. Students must have a way to get home at 5:15. All are welcome to attend.
Our first Fellowship of Christian Athletes meeting will be this Thursday, September 24th, after school from 4:15 to 5 o'clock in the gym. Athlete or not, Christian or not, student or teacher, everyone will be welcome. We will be passing out student leader applications. Have some prayer time, a short Bible message, all followed up by a socially distant game and activities. Snacks and possibly pizza will be provided. Let Coach Walker or Mr. Herring know if you wanted to attend or show up.
Any of you out there who have told Mr. Monteleone or Mr. Wheeler that you would like to be a SGA candidate for office, such as President, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, or Speaker of the House, please check either the WMAR site or the SGA Google Classroom stream for a Google Doc that lists all of the candidates in the office they want to run for. The Google Doc will be titled MMS SGA Officer Candidate List 2020 to 21. We would like to make sure 100% that every candidate who wants to run for office and qualifies with the approved GPA and behavior requirements is represented on that list. If your name is misspelled or you do not see your name on the list, or you see your name under the wrong office position, or even if you see that your name isn't on there and it should not be, then please let Mr. Monteleone or Mr. Wheeler know as soon as possible. The ballot will be finalized at the end of the day, Tuesday, September 22nd, and will go out for publicity for voting the next morning.
Also, if you do not see your name on the final ballot, even after checking and seeing it earlier on this Google Doc, please come see Mr. Monteleone for clarification on why that is. Thank you and good luck, Mariners. All students interested in running for Murdoch SGA office, listen up. You will need to maintain a 3.0 GPA from third quarter of 2020 in order to run for office. And you will need to maintain that GPA throughout the year in order to keep your office role. GPAs will be checked at the end of this week. And if you are on the candidate list of those wanting to run for office, but you do not have a 3.0 GPA or higher, you will not be able to run. We understand that this may be discouraging, but please instead try hard this year so that you can run next year, either here or in high school. Also, if you have no referrals this year and continue to not receive any throughout the year, if you have one, depending on the degree, you'll be placed on behavioral probation, where you cannot receive another or rest of the year, or you will be removed from SGA. Administration reserves the right to make decisions that stray from this format if necessary. Thank you for understanding.
Here are a few brief messages from the running candidates.
Hi, I'm Cameron Sterling, and I'm running for Vice President of Murdoch Middle's SGA. Just like our first president, George Washington, I want to make it to where everyone can have their voices heard. With that said, I'm not one to have amazing ideas. That's why I try to push through for my own well-being. But what I'm really good at is hearing from the citizens of the school. And instead of stealing and keeping those ideas for my own, I say who I got it from and amplify their voice so that a lot of people can be heard instead of being left in the shadows. I want to raise up the people of Murdoch instead of just them being students. I want them to be citizens. I want them to have an impact just as the SGA officers themselves. Vote for me, Cameron Sterling, for Vice President.
Good morning, Mariners. I am Priscilla Reslin, and I am running for Student Secretary. I qualify for this position because I have a 3.8 to 4.0 GPA, and I was in student government last year. If I become Secretary, I will make your voices heard by mentioning and recommending your ideas at the SGA meetings. I will also fix the bell and make it more like last year's bell, which was more pleasant to hear. To make the school more fun and overall enjoyable, I will make it so you can hear music in the halls and get phones at lunch for good behavior. This is why you should vote for me, Priscilla Reslin, for SGA Secretary.
Hi Mariners, I'm Hayden and I'm running for Vice President of SGA. I think I qualify for this position because I have higher than a 3.0 GPA and I think it would be nice to have a boy on the SGA. Also, I want to try for SGA since there hasn't been a boy in any of the SGA roles since multiple years ago. Thank you, Mariners. Remember to vote for me as Vice President and have a great rest of your week.
Good morning, Murdoch students. I'm Reagan McLeod, and I'm running for SGA Vice President. I'm an 8th grader student, and last year I was involved in tons of clubs, including NJHS and FCA. I have experience with leadership because I'm the studio manager on my first period TV production class. 2020 is going to be a difficult school year, and I want to help make the school a better place to be. I want to ensure that 2020 is a successful school year. I want to incorporate everyone's ideas in order to make this the best possible place to learn. Alongside the elected president and other SGA officers, I will make decisions that affect the things happening around our campus. I believe every student should have a chance to voice their opinions. Vote me, Reagan McLeod, as your vice president and have your voice heard. Thank you for your time. Good morning.
Students, pre-orders for our 2021 yearbooks have started. Starting today before first period, Mr. Hoyle will accept cash or check made out to Murdoch Middle School yearbook for $25.
Mariners, today for lunch we will be having Asian chicken, and tomorrow we will be having nachos. Remember, all students on campus are eligible for both a free breakfast and lunch, so make sure to stop by to feel love.
That's all for this edition of Riptide. Have a marvelous Monday. I'm Nigeria.
And I'm Shaylin.
And thanks for watching Riptide. See ya.